Welcome, Cancer, to your August love reading. I am Divine Stream, a newer channel, and I'm asking you please subscribe and thank you. All right, let's look at your energies here for August 2021 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Cancer, Spirit? Okay. Cut and pull the rest here. All right, I'm going to speak to these while I shuffle for the clarifiers. Okay, so right now, just looking at what's on the board here, you're feeling a little left out in the cold by somebody, and you're focused on the past, the good that you've had, and you're trying to focus on the future. But what needs to be taken care of right now in the present is what Spirit's calling you to do right now. All right, let me lay down these clarifiers and we'll get into a more in-depth reading here. Okay, your overall theme here in August is you're going to have a victory when you come into the present moment. Here and now reverse says your mind's too much on the past and future. But when you come into really focusing on the present moment, what needs to be taken care of at this moment, right now? What can I do? What can I do now to improve my situation? You're going to have victory when you start to look at that. All right, starting out here, in the past energy here, it speaks to somebody that was very mean-spirited, very mean with their words and making another feel left out in the cold. Their words were very hurtful, and this may have caused a breakup. Now, the next energy here, you have that you were trying to resolve a chaos and conflict. You were trying to resolve something, these arguments, these fights, but your heart was closed off. You couldn't really open your heart up because of all this hurt. But then patience came in, and you were looking at this situation, this right fighting that was going on back and forth. Something about it came to an end. There was something that was discussed, something that was worked out. You were coming into yourself about things, really looking at your own goals and what you wanted. And then it looks like, to me, a lot of what showed up in July about makeup and breakups, going back and forth, trying to decide what you wanted. Because now, again, you have the lover coming in, and with Never Ending Story, it's back around going through learning another life lesson. So somebody came back, or there was an offer of love, but there's something about this that just makes you feel out of control, makes you feel like you're not really getting what you want, even though this offer's coming in. Now you have not for you with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords would just be patience and waiting, and like I said, with being victorious, coming into the here and now, and this being right below this. Spirit doesn't want you to sit too long, okay? And for others, this is saying that you're not making any effort. This card can be read, this energy can be read both ways. This is a general reading. So for some of you, there's an action that needs to take place, and you're too much stepping back and not willing to do something, not willing to make something happen. And for others, this is telling you there's going to be a lot of patience that is going to need to take place to get what you want. Now again, with the next energy up here, you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now the Seven of Wands is all about standing up for yourself and what you want. But reverse, this is saying that you may be feeling like you have to give in and conform to something. But with this reversed, it's saying that you may have a feeling that I have to give in and go along to have what I want. But there's an underlying energy here saying that I don't really want to do that. This is fighting the norms here. This is not going with the flow. This is fighting for what you want. But this energy here sitting on top of it is saying you're giving in too much. You're not standing up. Spirit's inspiring you here to get this card, which is this card. Return to the victorious energy of standing up for what you want in a situation. Because you're giving in too much and not getting a proper balance. All right, now next up here, they're saying with the Empress upright, there is some kind of new life coming. It's not here yet because it's reversed, but there's a rebirth and a new energy. For some who want to start a family, this is a really good sign that the energy's on the table, but it's not happening yet. You're wanting growth. You're wanting a deeper commitment and a more solidified relationship, but it's not here yet. All right, now you have the Five of Pentacles reversed with chopped wood reversed. This is feeling like you're feeling a lot like you just want to give up. Like, I don't know what I want to do here. I've been trying so hard. I've been trying to work things out. I'm feeling a little like I'm just ready to give up. Because the energy that follows that, again, building blocks would be building on something. With this reversed, now you're looking at all the cracks in the foundation, and with the Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled, reversed, this is asking you to really look at your situation, and are you sure this is what you want with this person? Because as you move through to the end of August, you're going to come into some realizations. You're going to come into some epiphanies. You're really going to be looking over what's right and what's not right here. One of you is really looking for a new life. You're really looking for, especially with the Knight of Cups energy and the Empress energy, a growth, a rebirth. But because of all this past hurt and somebody very mean-spirited, there's a lot of that residue energy that is really hurting somebody's heart here. And one person in this situation is really opening their heart to another, and another is still sort of backed up a little closed off. All right, let's get some advice out. Let's look at some relationship cards and some advice from Spirit. Tell me about Cancer for August, Spirit. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for the sign of Cancer in August with love and relationships? Show me their story here. What do they need to know, do, or hear? What should they address here? Okay. All right, we have first a karmic relationship. Okay, this is a relationship that may have been a divine agreement that you came down on purpose to spend time with this person to learn very important life lessons. We all come in to learn certain lessons, to gain certain knowledge in each lifetime, and this person and you have been brought together to learn certain lessons. All right, coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment. All right, so this is coming together with somebody and having some serious talks now. You're going to sit down. You're going to open up. Okay, this is right on top of the not sitting too long in non-action energy. Okay, and this is saying it's not for you to hold back speaking your mind. It's time to speak your mind. And there we have it. In divine timing, things are going to fall into play in the way that Spirit is lining them up for you. There's something coming forward, especially with this new life reverse, saying that in divine timing, there's going to be a new life, a new energy, a new rebirth, a new rebirth in this situation. And on the bottom of the deck, this is a warning, not showing true feelings. Like I was saying, one person's heart is much more open than the others. One person is really ready to give it all, and the other person is still sort of like holding back. They're trying to show this energy to the other person, okay? They're trying to come forward with love, and maybe that's really what they want, but there's some type of energy that's making them feel a little pulled back. Like they just can't totally open up and have that emotional connection that is necessary. All right, what's coming forward here for Cancer, Spirit? What's coming forward? All right. Okay. First it came out was honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. You have you deserve love very soon and release your ex. Now, with release your ex, this could be a person or this could be releasing your expectations about what you think can come out of a situation. For some, you are fulfilling and ending a karmic relationship that you needed to learn a lesson, and now it's time to move on. This is for some of you. For some, especially with you deserve love, and it's coming in very soon, and especially with honeymoon as the overall theme of something that would be a deeper commitment, you're releasing one situation and bringing in the next, because this person cannot open up their heart all the way to you. And because you have the victory card on the table with coming back to yourself, coming into the here and now, realizing what I need to do to be victorious in love. You're getting a clarity in August about what you need to do. All right, let's get some advice out from Spirit here. What advice for Cancer, Spirit? What advice in this situation for them? What do they need to know, do, or hear? For Cancer, for August. For Cancer, for August. What do they need to know, do, or hear? Okay, first came out is self-care. Have you been ignoring your own needs because you're so focused on trying to please somebody else that you put yourself on this back burner? Spirit's telling you it's time for you now. It's time to take care of you. Put what you need and your goals and your aspirations, what you need to do for yourself to fulfill yourself. And everything else is going to line up because you have the divine timing card on the table when you put yourself first. And now you have also, that came out with this, is course correct. I'm going to read this one. It's short. If an obstacle or diversion has interrupted your plans, this card is here to assure you that the delay is providential, bringing you an opportunity to pause and reassess in order to fine-tune your direction. So as I said, right in the center energy here. For some, it's not for you to not take the time to pause and reflect. This card says insights that come from meditation, the need to rest, allow yourself more time before making a decision because you're exhausted. And reverse, this is telling you it's not for you to not do that. For some, this is what it takes to course correct and figure out what you want for you. All right, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know here. What other advice here for Cancer, Spirit? What other advice here for Cancer? What do they need to know, do, or hear? What do they need to know, do, or hear? Okay, also, if you'd like to win my free personal reading, I give out once a month. You need to subscribe, like, turn on your bell, and you must leave a comment. I choose from subscribers who leave comments, and I message you through the comment section to let you know you're the winner. Previous winners listed below. Okay, here we go with your main card that came out first in your relationships. Karmic relationship. Lessons being learned. And here we are. Life lessons in this relationship. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. So you are having very important life lessons that you're learning about yourself and relationships and what you will and won't tolerate and what you need for yourself and what you're willing to give. You're learning some really good lessons about that in August. And you have forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger because it's blocking your health and happiness. So first and foremost, this is forgiving yourself, especially if you were in a cycle of makeup, breakup, and you're like, why did I go back? Why am I back here again? And you might be blaming yourself, realizing you might need to go again. And forgiveness heals is telling you first, you were trying to do what you thought was right, and Spirit wants you to forgive yourself because that's what we come down here for. It's all about life lessons. So you're learning something very important about yourself and what you need to do for yourself, because you have a lot of positive cards on the table here. You have you deserve love. You have very soon. You have divine timing, moving on to with someone that's a higher level of commitment with the honeymoon card. And Spirit's like, here, we got your back. And your overall theme here is you're going to be victorious in August for what you want, standing up for yourself. Okay, Cancer, so that's for August. Thank you for tuning into my channel, and please subscribe.